This video is not financial advice. I am not a financial planner. I'm an entertainer. The one, only, Apefather in the house. I mean, slowly but surely I'm getting my voice back, but I'm still not 100%. But here's what I will tell you. I'm starting to figure out, I believe, in my opinion, what the hedge funds are doing, what their strategy is, and what their plan is. Okay. What they're basically doing is this, and we're helping them, unfortunately. Salud, Gentanio. Let me start off by saying this. I wish all of you the best of health, happiness, and success in the world. Salud, Gentani. So, the idea is that they want to get the price of AMC as low as possible. And I actually believe they're covering a little bit at a time. Obviously, they got a lot of covering to do. So this is what I'm going to tell you what I fear, and I'm going to tell you what I think the solution is. But let's first talk about what I fear. What I fear is they're going to keep doing this over and over and over and over again. Like, in other words, when we shot up to 34, that was some covering. It was. Then they ladder attack us down with those Fugazi shares, the synthetic shares, where they have an unlimited amount of. You understand? And then the idea is just to keep doing that until apes sell and panic. So now apes sell and panic, the price goes even lower and lower and lower and lower. Now, I will tell you this. The last time I think they got greedy. You understand? Because they drove us down to $13 a share. And I believe that they thought, the hedge funds I'm referring to, that we were going to go below 10. But then, obviously, when Adam Aaron made that move into Highcroft, into the gold mining and silver company, it got a little heat, a little momentum. Brought us back up to 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Then we touched on that 22. Remember, it came back down. So I think the hedge funds figured, let's just cover at 20. All right, this thing's not going back to 13 no more. So they got greedy. They could have covered at 13, right? Okay. So we shot up to 34. Then what they do is they start their ladder attacks with the fake synthetic shares. You understand? The IOU, the promissory notes. They bring us down from 34 to whatever it is, 27, 26. Apes start to panic because they want some profit, because a lot of those apes probably bought at 13 or 14. So now apes start selling, the day traders, and now last I checked, I think we were somewhere, I don't know, either in the 24 range, I think. Okay, so what their plan is to keep us at these low levels. Hopefully apes will sell more and bring us back down to 20. You understand? Of which then they'll cover. We'll probably shoot back up to the 30s. You understand? And they'll repeat the process over and over and over again for years. Until they cover all, because they got a whole lot of shares to cover. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're like, that sounds terrible. That sounds like fun. What is the solution? All right. Here's the solution. We need a forced margin call. Okay. We need to bring AMC past its high, past 100. Okay. Now, there's two ways that that's going to happen. Only two ways. All right. We take a piggyback ride off a GameStop squeeze. You understand? GameStop squeezes. People, we're brothers in arms. I'm realizing this. Okay. People who are in GameStop are also in an AMC. So we'll take a piggyback ride off GameStop squeeze. If GameStop goes to 500, AMC is going to go to 100 or more. So that's the first thing that's going to happen. The second way is every single AMC ape has to immediately stop buying AMC on payment for order flow platforms. I'm telling you straight out. Okay, you want it real? We will have no squeeze ever. It'll be like Like, I'll turn into a grandfather, okay? Excuse me, my throat is terrible today. Jesus. Unless you stop buying on payment for order flow platforms. Robinhood, TD Ameritrade, E-Trade, okay, Charles Schwab, Webull, all of them. You gotta buy Fidelity Active Trader Pro app, or I believe there's an E-Trade Pro where you could send your buy orders directly into the lit market. And if we start all doing this, we're going to limit the exposure to the dark pools, and AMC will start gradually going up. But if you keep buying on Robinhood, we're dead. We're a dead goose. You understand? Goosed. You ever seen that movie, Very Bad Things, where he said, we're goosed. We're goosed. Okay, we're goosed if you keep buying on these payment for order flow platforms, because they're going to just take this buy orders. They're going to keep them in the dark pools forever. They're going to be shorting us down to eternity with these fake synthetic shares, the promissory notes. So we need to do that. Now, I know what you're thinking. But Apefather, can't they keep using these synthetic shares to keep ladder attacking us? The answer to that question is yes, which brings me to my next point. We got to get on Gary Gensler's ASS, all of us. We need to complain. We need to tell him to add the synthetics to the transparency rule. Okay? Every ape worldwide needs to do this. We need to tell Gary Gensler, add the synthetics to the transparency rule. And we need to send this guy 1,000 emails a day. All of us. I'm not talking 1,000 emails a day, meaning 1,000 apes. I'm meaning one ape. Send him 1,000. 7 million apes. Send him 7 trillion emails a day. We got to keep complaining and complaining and complaining and complaining. And if I ever have an opportunity, hopefully my voice is going to get better, to talk in front of mainstream media, that is the first thing I'm going to say. The dark pools have to end. There can be no more dark pools. There can be no more payment for order flow platforms. And, until the dark pools are closed, we need to add the fake synthetic shares. They should be reported into the SEC transparency rule. The SEC should know all of these short positions that are going on with the promissory notes, with synthetic shares. So that's it. We need a forced margin call. And I hate to say it, but if those things don't happen, I think we're going to play Ring Around the Rosie, magical chairs. They're going to just keep doing this. They're going to cover, ladder attack. Cover, ladder attack. And when they ladder attack using the fake synthetic shares, they're going to try to exhaust apes to sell, which will only bring the price lower and only give them a better price to cover. That's the bottom line. I'm sorry if it's FUD. That's how I feel. But we can still win this. We could win this with, the Apefather making a ton of videos, because I got to get famous. If I can get famous, I know you think it's only for me. I swear to you on God, I swear to you, I will take you with me. If I become known, you're going to become known. And I am going to use whatever influence I will ever have to help the AMC Ape community. That I promise you. I'm not going to be like a Matt Cause who makes $500,000 in super chats, $500,000 on YouTube, another millions of dollars on Rumble, and, hasta la vista, apes. That's not going to be me. I will stay with you for life. That I promise you. AMC to Pluto.